welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and today's video is going to be the mid-year book Freakout book tag. So we are pretty much at the mid-year right now. We are currently June 11th, so I don't know when this video will be up, but yeah. So far I've read 50 books this year, so yeah, I'm really happy. Like, what? 50 books? It's crazy. Normally at this time I'm like at 30. Now I'm at 50, which is insane. But I'm really happy. My goal this year is to read 75 books. So I'm not gonna say anything, but I think I'm gonna be able to do it. I think I'm gonna be able to read 25 books for the rest of the year, the next 6 months. I'm gonna link the original video down below, so check it out. I will also leave the question, so if you want to do it, I tag you. Go ahead and do it. If you want to respond to it in the comments, I also tag you. So yeah. So the first question is best book of the year so far. So my best book so far, it was hard to choose because I gave a lot of 5-star this year, and to be more precise, I gave 25 books 5 stars. So yeah. I'm really, I would not say I'm easy to please, but I do tend to enjoy a lot of books. It's who I am. So, and also, like, when I buy books and when I read books, I just hope it's gonna be a 5-star, you know. I'm always hoping that I'm gonna love it and it's gonna be a 5-star. Like, that's the goal, you know. So maybe I do make some great choice for me. I thought about it, and the book that really impacted me so far this year, and I'm still thinking about it, is Eating Animals by Jonathan Safran Foer. This is a nonfiction, yeah. My best book of the year so far is a nonfiction? What? Yes, I know. I absolutely love this book. This book is a nonfiction about eating animals and vegetarianism. Le végétarisme. There's some words like that I just can't say in English because it's the same in French. Végétarisme. It's about being a vegetarian, okay? And I am one, and I absolutely love that book. And I'm still thinking about some facts on this, and yeah, it really impacted me in a good way, in a really good way. Just make me realize that I will never go back to eating meat. Yes. So, best book of the year so far. Next question is best sequel you've read so far in 2020, and so far it was hard to choose because I read a lot of good sequels this year, but I thought about it, and the one that surprised me the most, and I was like, and I fell completely in love with it, and I also loved it even more than the first one, is Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. I absolutely love Children of Blood and Bones, that is just there. I really loved it. But there's like an insta-lovey, eight love relationship that I don't know. I liked it, but it was like, it was kind of forced. This one, there's little romance, like really little. It's really more political and will delve more into the magic system and just the magical aspect of this story, and it's just perfect. I loved it so much, and like I said, I prefer the second one than the first one, and the first one was really solid, so the second one is like perfection in my opinion. So really loved it. So yes. Next question is new release you haven't read yet but you want to. Next is a new release you haven't read yet but you want to. I have two responses to that. two answers, and the first one is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Susan Collins. This is the prequel of the Hunger Games series. I think I've talked about it enough. Like, I think it's like in my, I think it's the fourth video that it's featured on. So yeah, I really want to read it. I want to make my opinion on it. So I really want to read it. Next is The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel. She wrote one of my favorite books of all time, Station 11, and I really want to read this one. The only thing that I know about this is that it involves an hotel and a little bit of magic, and that's all I want to know. I'm really, really excited. Next is most anticipated release for the second half of the year, and I have a couple for that. Yes, I do. So let's go with I'm just gonna go on Goodreads. I have a shelf that is 2020 anticipated, so let's go and see which one didn't come out yet. And yeah. Okay, so the first one is Home Before Dark by Riley Sager, or Sager. Oh my god, I don't know. Anyway, this comes out June 30th, and it's his new thriller, and I really enjoyed The Final Girls. I also have The Last Time I Lied on my shelf, and I really want to read also Lock Every Door. So really excited. There's also A Goddess in a Machine, In the Machine by Laura Beth Johnson, and this comes out also June 30th. This is a book that mixing fantasy mythology, goddesses with sci-fi, and that sounds so amazing. I also have Cinderella is Dead by Kaelin Barron, which comes out July 7th, and I think what I grasp of the story is that it's about the myth of Cinderella, and does it really exist? Did it really exist? And yeah, I'm sorry if the angle changed. I didn't have any memory left, so yeah. Another book that I'm so excited is The Relentless Moon by Mary Robneck Wall, which is the third book in the Lady Astronaut series, and this comes out July 14th. I can't wait for the third book. I can't. Oh my god, I'm so excited. A book that I'm so excited, and it's like 16-year-old me that is really excited right now, is Midnight Sun by Stephenie Meyer, which is the fifth Twilight, which is basically Twilight in the perspective of Edward. And basically, way back when, the manuscript of Midnight Sun was stolen and put on the internet, and because of that, Stephenie Meyer never published it. And a million years later, she is, and I'm so excited. Another book that I'm so excited is One by One by Ruth Ware, which is a thriller, and it's kind of a like And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. So basically there's a killer in a cabin in the woods, and the guest gets killed one by one, and we have to find out who is the killer. That sounds so cool. And finally, I also have How the King of Elfham Learned to Hate Stories, which is the fourth companion book of the Folk of Hair series by Ollie Black, and it would probably follow Carden, and I'm really excited. And this comes out November 24th, and One by One comes out September 8th, and Midnight Sun August 4th. I thought I didn't say it. Next question is biggest disappointment, and my biggest disappointment of 2020 was All the Stars and Teeth by Adeline Grace. This was my first mermaid pirates book, and I don't want to read other books by mermaid and pirates. Well, for now. I'm really not interested into that world fantasy thing. I was really disappointed with the magic system, how it was not explained and how it was not it had so much potential, but it was not well used, and disappointment. Next is a biggest surprise. So for a biggest surprise, which is a positive surprise, is One Giant Leap by Edgar Kaczynski. I really enjoyed Their Mighty Things, but I thought that it was pretty similar to The Final Six by Alexandre Monnier, and I preferred The Final Six, but One Giant Leap was so good and such a good conclusion to the duology. So good. There's like first contact with aliens, there's like we have to save the world kind of thing. It's really good. Really enjoyed it. So a great surprise. I thought I would enjoy it like the first one, like maybe a 4-star, like I'm gonna enjoy it, but I really loved it. So good surprise. Next is favorite new author, either debut or new to you, and new to me is Matt Haig. I read The Humans this year, and oh my god, did I really enjoyed this book. I love his writing style. I love his characters. They were great. So yes, I can't wait to read more by him. I have another book by him, which is a more recent one, which is How to Stop Time. I think it goes with like time travel thing, and I'm really intrigued. I want to read more by him. I also know he has written The Radleys, which is like a similar cover, but it's like red and orange and there's a cat, and yeah, I really want to read it. So I'm really happy I found him, really. Next is newest fictional crush. This year I didn't really crush on any really crush on any character so far. Percy Jackson is always gonna be a crush of mine, like always, and yeah, it's just, it is what it is. But I read for the first time Heartstopper this year by Alice Oseman, and Nick is precious, and I love him so much. And even Charlie, they're just cute together, and I just love them so damn much, and they're like my crushes, even though they're gay, and they will not love me because I'm a woman. I'm a cisgender woman, but I love them so much. Nick is like my precious boy that I just want to protect with everything that I have. So yeah. Next is newest favorite character, and for that I had to pick Leo Valdez in the Heroes of Olympus. I picked the first one because that's where we're first introduced to him. But Leo Valdez is just this precious little bean that I love so damn much. And also another character that I want to protect with everything that I have. And I love him so much. So damn much. So yeah, he's the best. He's cute, he's funny, he just wants the best for his friend, and I love him. I hope nothing happens to him in the last book. Don't spoil it to me. I haven't read it yet. Yeah. Better not hurt my Leo. Next is a book that made me cry, and that is Girls on the Verge by Sharon Biggs Whaler. This has a really hard topic of abortion and the right to do whatever you fucking want with your body when you're a woman in the south of the United States. It was hard. It's really short, but it's really impactful, and it made me cry. So read it. It's really good, but sad. Next is a book that made you happy. Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. Do I have to say more? No. The best. Next is most beautiful book you've bought this year so far, or you received. And for me, that is absolutely The Whisper Man by Alex North. This aesthetic is everything. This is everything. I love white books. I just think they're so sleek and so clean. And the black and the gold, it's just... And I love butterflies, and it's just freaking beautiful and perfect. It's so simple, but it's so perfect. I love it so, so, so much. Haven't read it yet, the book, but so pretty. And like underneath, it's all black. And I just love the contrast with like the white. Love it. Finally is what books do you need to read by the end of the year? I picked 4. I have more, way more, but I picked 4. So, yeah. The first one is Becoming by Michelle Obama. I have a good excuses for this one. I'm waiting for my library to have the audiobook. I'm on the wait list, and it's like a wait list of over 6 months. So maybe I will not be able, and I've been on the list since like December, January. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna have it soon, but or if I'm even gonna have it before the end of the year. But yeah, why I want to listen to the audiobook and not really like physically? Michelle Obama is narrating this book, and I want to hear her voice. That's the only reason. So yeah. Next is a series that I need to start because I own all the books in the series, and it's like a 7th book series with like also a novella bind up. So there's 8 books in this series, and I have them all on my shelf physically. So I need to start it, and that is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. My plan, okay, to be honest, my plan was to read first the Heroes of Olympus series and then go to like Throne of Glass. So I am currently reading The Blood of Olympus, the 5th book in the series, the finale of the Heroes of Olympus. So I will probably start this in July. I hope I do. But yeah, I have to read it. I have to. Like, it's been on my shelf for so long. Another book that I really, really, really would love to read before the end of the year is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I have the first one, the second, and the third. I really want to read them. I heard so many good things about this, and it's a sci-fi, and I love sci-fi. It's adult. Yes, I want to read more adult sci-fi and fantasy, so I'm really, really excited for this one. So yeah, I want to read it. Please. I just completed last month the 3rd book in the series, so now I have to read the 4th one by the end of the year. Like, I have to. Which is A Feast for Crows by George R.R. Martin. I did read and complete, well, I did completed A Storm of Swords, which is the 3rd book. I really, really enjoyed it. And like I said, the 3rd book is where I see the difference and the difference between the TV show and the books, and I'm really, really enjoying the new aspect and new elements that is in the book, and that is it was not featured in the TV show. So I hope in this one there's also gonna be other like elements that would not have been featured in the TV show, and I'm really, really excited for that. So yeah, I really want to read at least the 4th one. It would be great if I could read the 4th one and the 5th one, but let's be real here. I would really love to read this one. So this is it, guys. This is the mid-year book Freakout tag. I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said in the beginning, I'm tagging you everywhere, so go check it out, and I'll see you in a next video. Bye!